And it's Sienna.
Ladies and gentlemen, today is Sienna's anniversary. Yay!
Love, marriage.
Today, 3 years ago, her husband said, I like you.
Yeah. Do you like me? Yes or no?
Check the box. All right, so the love story of Sien's and Ivan, who she affectionately calls Ivan. Happy anniversary.
Thank you. Yeah, last night I was telling him, around this time, so corny, but the week leading up to our wedding day, I was watching wedding movies each night. So last night I was like, at this time I was watching The Wedding Singer, which is an Adam Sandler movie. And I had the under eye things. I was just prepping everything. And then I was also freaking out because I'm like, oh my God, I'm getting married tomorrow.
Yeah.
So 3 years ago. Crazy.
That's wild. And what's wilder is he gave you a very nice gift.
Yeah, he did. So for year 3, he went above and beyond and he spent $400 on some Versace sunglasses for me. I look great in them, by the way. And I didn't get him anything.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Your girl, come get your girl, bro.
It's so funny you say this because it took me 2 clicks to find out what you're supposed to get someone for their anniversary. And I guess, did you know that was a thing?
Every year there's there's a list of certain things.
I never knew that.
Yeah. What's year 3?
Leather.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey now.
I did one more click and it came up with a list of things you could get that are leather.
The only thing I could think of is a belt for him for Mexico or maybe some boots.
Yep, all done. There you go. You're all set.
It did.
Happy wedding anniversary.
Dominatrix. Leather.
That's where Joey's mind went.
I knew that's where it was going to go. Yeah.
I mean, you can buy a lot of things with leather. But how did you not get him nothing? He likes golf. You didn't buy him a golf club. He likes to drink. You're not
Bucanas.
Bottle.
See, that's the thing is he has those things you just listed. We have liquor in our fridge. He has golf clubs. And if he wants something, he just impulsively buys it anyway. I'm the saver. He's the spender in the relationship. So he'll just get it right when he wants it versus me having to kind of weave around that and be like, okay, what do you like? It's hard to be unique now. I know it's only year 3, but we've been together 6 years.
That's just not an excuse to not get your husband anything for his anniversary.
Gotta do it. You gotta do something.
I'm actually really surprised because you are a thoughtful person, so my mind is kind of blown.
Yeah.
I know.
You gotta
I
be
love
careful.
doing that. Yeah, I love giving gifts, but...
Man, we're celebrating an anniversary of wedding, but man, the statistics are pretty high. So over 50% of people getting divorced. Believe me, I'm a product of it. You gotta be careful. You gotta do something for my guy. You can't just... You accepted the glasses, I see.
I happily accepted the glasses. I said, gimme. But I have to do something, but I'm out of time. Our anniversary is today.
Right.
So I don't know. The clock's ticking.
You're playing this so cool as if it's not a big deal. And I don't want to make it a bigger deal than it is, but it's kind of a big deal that you did nothing.
He's going to love me anyway.
You know what?
Don't believe that.
I'm thinking... when I was going through my divorce, someone sent me a list of different therapists, and I actually went with one, and she was really great. It didn't work for my situation, but I do believe in therapy, and everyone raved about this one therapist. I never got to really go see her, but a lot of people talk about her. You want me to shoot her a text and see if she'll jump on the air with us and explain your situation, because I feel like that's really, really bad if you don't give your person a wedding anniversary gift.
Yeah, she should save my marriage before I possibly and potentially end it.
I mean, we'll talk to a pro. First of all, what's wrong with you? Second of all, what's wrong with you? And then third of all, maybe she can come in clutch. All right, this is my husband. This is what he likes. This is who I am as a person. What should I give him? Maybe she'll give you an idea of something to get him pretty quick here.
Yeah, give me all the help I can get. There's Walmart or something up the street, right? So
yeah, it's easy to drive home and get, your lady flowers. I wonder what that's going to be for you.
Know. Castles and boutiques open right now?
Yeah,
what's going on?
You can't just look around the house and be like, maybe you get him some new boxers or shot glasses.
I don't know.
Her restaurant.
Right here. Her name is Aubrey.
Aubrey? Okay.
Aubrey. We're going to call Aubrey up next. I'm going to text her right now as we're doing. We're going to call Aubrey and we're going to get professional help for Sienna. She forgot her anniversary. We're going to find out what she should get her man, I don't know, in 3 minutes.
Yeah, clock's ticking.
All right, hold on. We're going to talk to a doc up next. Save your marriage. Jesus, God, it takes a village to raise this girl Sienna, right? Hey, It's live. Staycation setups on the way. Catching up, cheaters. In the meantime, we want to wish Sienna, our very own, happy anniversary with her husband, Ivan. He bought her a very expensive gift. She bought him nothing. Wow.
Doesn't count.
Don't say it like that.
We're calling professional help right now, a marriage counselor, a therapist, to find out what should have she got him or has enough time to go get him. So let's call, her name is Aubrey, Dr. Aubrey, and let's get her take on it if maybe you've been put in this situation. Here we go.
Hello.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Morning Mess. Do we call you Dr. Aubrey or do we just call you Aubrey?
Just Aubrey is fine.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Morning Mess, Dr. Aubrey. I just feel like I want to call you Dr. Aubrey because then it just sounds so official. And thank you so much for carving out time, obviously, in your busy schedule, because I hear divorce rate is like at 53% at this point. So keeps you in a job, right?
Yes.
And we want to make sure that our very dear friend Sienna doesn't be part of that statistic. So it's her wedding anniversary, and you could take it from here, Miss Sienna.
Yes, so Dr. Aubrey, it's my 3rd year wedding anniversary, and my husband actually bought me a very extravagant gift. He bought me a $400 pair of Versace sunglasses. And I was aware of this gift, but now that it's our anniversary today, I am out of time and I have not gotten him anything in return. I just think that he has everything he wants, and if he wants something else, he buys it himself. So I am just at a loss for what to find to buy him. Kind of a quick fix right now since I'm out of time of what I can get him and what direction I can go. So that way my marriage does not end in divorce.
Okay. All right. Great question. So my question for you would be, what is his love language?
Oh, okay, we're going that route. So I know his I know his love language is words of affirmation. He really likes to hear that I'm proud of him, I love him, those kinds of things. Those really fill him up and make him whole, if you will. So that I would say that's probably it.
Okay, awesome. So I know that's not Versace or anything, but...
Yeah. Can you put a price
stick the
on
knife
that?
in deeper, doctor. Twist it.
What's the price of words of affirmation?
Right. But there's quality over quantity. So can you think of some kind of gift that you could do for him that would incorporate the words of affirmation?
I mean, I guess I could. Something like a letter or I don't know, photo album with cute little notes on it. I don't know. What are you thinking? What have you seen help couples, or what works out in your sense?
Yeah, the reason I mentioned love languages is because that's the key. A lot of times people they want to be shown love in the way that they feel it most. So if your husband is words of affirmation, then buying extravagant gifts isn't probably going to be what he wants.
And is there a success rate in this? Because I know people say love me in my love language, but if I give him a letter versus $400 Versace sunglasses, do you think he'll resent me for that later on? Have you seen that?
I mean, everybody's different, but I don't think he will. No.
I like that.
He'll resent you.
I went to couples counseling. I got divorced. Didn't work for me. But
Okay.
I am a believer of the love languages and trying to understand what everyone needs to be loved differently. So I like what you're saying. I don't think he needs, and you said this earlier, Sienna, he doesn't need a $400 pair of sneakers. I think if his thing's a word of affirmation, I feel like you should give him 400 words of affirmation at this point.
I think we should revoke the doctor's diploma, because the fact that you think you're just going to get out of this after he gets you $400 Versace glasses, and doctor, you're agreeing with that, is crazy, and you need clinical help. With all due respect, of course.
With all due respect. Doctor, in all your years of doing this, do you think if his love language is affirmation, does that equate to $400 gifts? If Sienna here, her love language is gifts.
Well, exactly. So people have different love languages. So we can't equate, somebody whose love language is receiving gifts to words of affirmation. Their expectation of a gift or an anniversary present is going to be very different.
Right.
And I think it's harder for me, though, because I'm not good with expressing my words. I don't...
You call him Ivan. You don't even call him babe.
That's what I'm saying.
That's such the weirdest thing. And I've never met anyone that doesn't call their person a pet name and their legal name. That's so crazy to me.
I don't know what's genetically wrong with me. I don't know what's going on, but I don't like to show or say love. It's weird.
Wait, we have a doctor here. Doc, what is that about? She calls her husband Ivan. She doesn't say babe, dinner's ready. She'll call him Ivan. What do you think that stems from?
That's a great question that I would have to dive a lot deeper into.
Yeah, you don't have to pay for that.
She said, "Here's my fee."
First 5 minutes is free. $3.99 a minute after that. All right.
And that's our line.
Well, you know what? I like what you said. I absolutely agree with the love languages. And I think it's a fair compromise. I feel like maybe we call your hubby Babe, a.k.a. Ivan, or Ivan, a.k.a. Babe, up next. And you think if I play a couple songs here, you can jot down 400 words of how you feel about your husband?
Yeah, I think I could knock something out. Oh, I don't want to deliver it. I don't want to have to say it.
You got to call him Babe. Don't call him Ivan.
Okay. I have to call him Babe.
At least.
400 words, double-spaced, MLA format, on our desk in 2 songs.
Now, you were kind of a teacher, JD. 400 words. How long is that? How many pages is that? How long is that?
Probably like 3/4 of a page, maybe.
3/4 of a page?
Yeah.
You think you can rock that?
Yeah, I think I got that.
Okay.
A couple songs.
You've been most helpful, Aubrey. I appreciate that. That's good. I like that. I feel like that's the same. Would you say that's the same high for each person? Her high is gifts. He got her a nice pair of sunglasses, and his high will be affirmation.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Way to bail her out, Doc.
Dr. Aubrey, thank you so much. Sienna's going to be calling you real soon. She has to unpack other things in her life,
Sure thing.
like calling her husband Ivan.
Yeah.
And we'll call your husband up next.
I guess.
Words of affirmation from our very own Sienna on her 3rd year anniversary. Doc, appreciate you once again.
You're so welcome.
Today is Sienna's anniversary. Yay! You made it.
We did. 3 years.
3 years.
Yes.
This is past the honeymoon stage. You know that, right?
It is. Yeah, I
They
guess.
say the honeymoon stage lasts 2 years. So now you've made it. You're in that 3rd year, and you haven't got a present for your lovely husband, Ivan.
No, I didn't. And I think he just has everything. So I didn't really know what to get
gosh.
him.
Imagine getting that excuse. Imagine if Ivan said that to Sienna. It's like you have everything.
He does. And he just buys himself whatever he wants anyway. So I didn't know what to get him that was intentional. You know what I'm saying?
God. Now listen, we're making you. You're not Hollywood yet.
Yes.
We're making you wear the Versace sunglasses he bought you that are worth how much?
$400.
$400 glass he bought you for anniversary. You haven't bought him anything.
No.
We talked to a therapist earlier, and she suggested love languages. One of your love languages is gifts.
Yes.
Which your husband knows, and he bought you a very, very nice gift. Ivan, you just do it. You're making us look bad out here, honey. So the therapist said that you have to take care of one of his love languages, which is?
Words of affirmation.
Okay.
Which I am not good at executing because I am a lovey-dovey person, but to a certain extent. I get weird with speaking emotions to people and I love yous. Obviously, I don't call my husband babe. I don't know. It's just weird to me. I don't know what it is inside me.
You call him Ivan.
Just the way I'm built. Yeah.
Jesus.
But you love him more than anything.
But I love him more than anything, and I would die for him and do anything for him.
So here we go. We're going to call your husband, and you're going to give him words of affirmation. Since the sunglasses are $400, we asked you during that little break we just had.
Yes.
Give him 400 words.
400 words. So what's the over-under of how early I'm going to cry?
Oh, 2 sentences.
2 sentences?
2 sentences. I'll give it a little over. I'll give it 3 sentences.
3 sentences? Okay.
We're going to have to zoom in on these $400 sunglasses to see if a tear comes down from you getting very, very sentimental with your husband. And us and the Valley Sun are just going to eavesdrop if you don't mind.
No problem. I'm just going to cry on air for everyone, so it's all good.
He deserves it.
He deserves it.
Hello.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Morning Mess. Sienna's lovely husband, Ivan. Babe.
What's up, guys? How you doing?
Happy 3-year anniversary. Yay!
Happy
Marriage.
anniversary.
Okay, well, since today's our anniversary, you bought me these really cute pair of sunglasses that were worth $400. I didn't get you anything because I feel like you have everything, and whatever you want, you buy yourself anyway. Might be an excuse, might be a cop-out, but I'm just being honest with you. Communication is key in marriage. And I was told that because I didn't get you anything, I have to give you a gift in your love language, which I know is words of affirmation. So I wrote you a 400-word letter for the $400 sunglasses you got me. So I hope this is good enough, and I can read it to you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's hear it.
Okay, quick question though, over under of how early I will cry in this. How many sentences in?
72 words.
72 words? Okay. All right. So this is my letter. Hey, babe, what's up?
Jeez.
Okay, I'm kidding. I wanted to say happy 3-year anniversary, but after spending 6 years with you, I wanted to let you know, in case I don't say it often, that you are the most selfless, hardworking man I know. You go above and beyond to sacrifice so much for me, and I need you to know that I appreciate it and never take it for granted. Whether it's switching sides with me when we're walking on the sidewalk, so I'm not near the street, or changing your career path so I could follow mine. You are my biggest supporter. Everything you do is to make me comfortable and happy, and you are doing an amazing job at building a home for us and our future family. I always think about the first time you walked in that room and I met you for the first time, and how I had no idea you were going to be my future husband. You changed my entire life that day. I love how you respect my independence and still let me be my own person, but to be honest, I don't want to be who I am without you as my other half. Okay. I love being simple with you.